Hi, welcome back to Death and Taxes. It's day 12 now. We've been around for a full dozen days. Did I get something new? Oh. I got a whole bunch of dogs I can be. I'm gonna stick with the black one though. I don't know what I got. Okay, let's go to work. I believe Dad's still gone. What does Tarfon say? Ex-child actor found dead at the Path of Glory commune after police raid. Aw, drug overdose. Mass suicide at the Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by what looks like an overdose at the behest of noted speaker and cult leader Mercury. I should have killed him. The sun seems ever dimmer, if it's even visible due to constant cloud cover. Oh, everyone's depressed. Accident at the Intercontinental Rally Challenge claims the life of rally driver and their navigator. The world is a wondrous thing. Oh, what I've seen out here. Now do try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Success can be forged with but a handful of deaths, yes? 3 humans have to die, spare any humans with a law background. An unforeseen logic guides our hand. Okay. So... police officers' law, right? Marcus wants to one day become a detective, but also enjoys being a beat cop. They have ingrained prejudice about people from different ethnic and cultural backgrounds, but are actively working on trying to break these prejudices. This has created dangerous situations, but also saved innocent lives. Okay, well, he's trying to better himself, and I'm required to spare any humans with a law background. So... there's a Liv. You can go over here. Sinner. Anson loves to sin and is committed to performing all 4 deadly sins daily. They live in a cave outside the city, avoiding law enforcement. So you can go over here. Priest Rasa has tried to be a stalwart guide to the spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticisms. Now, in their old age, are growing doubtful about religion in general. Aww. They are also growing suspicious of the fundamentalist dogma that's been slowly creeping into theology. Okay. I'm not sure about you yet. Thornton loves bodies. That's why they become a bodyguard. They want nothing else in life but to protect bodies from harm. Frankly, it's a pretty honorable vocation. They recently became a guard for a very famous celebrity. When not at work, Thornton enjoys a lot of exercising. Killing him will probably kill the celebrity too. Victor graduated the top of their class and made a fast climb on the career ladder, becoming a chief safety inspector for a local nuclear power plant. Oh! You've already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. I think you need to live. Or something's gonna blow up. Which means I can only kill one person. Or which means I can only spare one more person. Amira has a secret child with an inmate and is the main supplier of narcotics to her prison. On the side, they're developing nationwide cost-cutting regimen that would automate the whole prison system, removing all personnel and leaving only robots, which would put you out of a job. Bye! And this guy can go. Now it's between the priest and the bodyguard. I think it's gonna be the priest. There. I probably messed up. Kitty! The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Seemingly in sleep, she swings her languid paw at the rubber toy. Aw. Squeak squeak. The toy laments their misery. I feel you, rubber toy. The cat snorts in her half-sleep. Squeak, the rubber gerber complains. It's just speaking on its own now. Slowly, the cat lifts her head, turning to stare right at you. You make out the visage of a ghostly, mischievous grin. After a pause, the cat sluggishly sniffs at the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. The cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds and turns away, seeming pleased. Can I ask you some questions? Cat stares at you, slowly blinking. What do you think of fate? Meow, meow, the cat notes melodiously. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of death? I'm getting introspective with this cat. The cat shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely indecipherable. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of the common systems of taxation? Meow. The cat meows. Cow. It's not a cow. I mean, taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already. No. No. It's complete. No. I mean, I don't agree with any of these. It's complete idiocy, if you ask me. The cat looks at you quizzically. I mean, I don't really even get taxed, do I? I don't really understand taxes, though. Why are we talking about taxes? The cat is absent-mindedly poking the papers on the table with her paw. I'm glad you agree, cat. The cat is starting to nod off, and technically it has nodding in it. So it signals agreement. She blinks at you, perplexed. That was informative. I'll be going now. The cat curls back into a ball and continues her previously disturbed slumber. I think this cat hates me. Let's go down, see what I can shop.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer ye today?
A calendar. Animals of transience help keep track of any passing temporalities. It counts days in a month from 1 to 28. Those are all the days, all of them. Visage, which is in equal parts bold, gruff, smooth, and cool. Straight from the old days when expensive advertising told me smoking was cool. Okay, so that's probably just gives me a chance to smoke or something. I want the calendar.
Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations. And all the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Okay. It's just a calendar. That goes on my desk. And nobody wants to talk to me today, apparently. So we'll just go into the next day then. Hello, Graham. Well, let's look at the thing first. Prison superintendent found dead of a narcotics overdose. Bodyguard saves the life of actor Sandy Fresco. Gets hit by the falling cement blocks instead. Oh, so... I figured she'd end up dying, too. Body of a suspected sinner found in a cave, crushed under a pile of loot. I wonder who got the loot. Hello, Graham. Lucky day, or is it? Ah, the unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology, but it is a day like all other days. 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. Okay. Landscape architect is artistic. Vicar is religious. Committed to writing the perfect sermon. and thus are oblivious to the turmoil at home. Their spouse is fighting substance abuse problem, and their children are planning a party of mild debauchery. Luckily, Jesse found a new housekeeper with an unorthodox but effective methods for keeping things under control. Okay. Boink! Bye! Lumberjack. Preacher. Female preacher. Eswari found religion after hitting rock bottom after selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix. They got mugged in the alleyway but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with otherworldly warmth, so they devoted themselves to helping others in a situation similar to what theirs has been. Oh, that one's hard. Because I'm supposed to kill her, but there's all kinds of bad stuff going on. And I feel like she'd be helpful even if she is a woman preacher. So I'll put that in the maybe pile. Painter. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Because I really want the painter to die. I might have to break the rules today. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts somehow. Co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. Okay, screw it. I'm killing the artist and keeping the preacher. Daddy's not even here. So that's 2 people dead already. Landscape architect is artsy, so I should probably keep her alive. Loves nature and enjoys planning, so they decided to put the 2 together. Their main enterprise is environmental restoration, reduce balanced habitats into abandoned industrial areas. They're an avid drawing enthusiast, often sketching wildlife in pencil art. Okay, you can live. Sifiso constructs buildings, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between demands of the clients and experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. That's cute. Co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake. That's right. And you're a part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts somehow. Okay, so you can go in this pile. And everyone else is good. I already marked you. And then you go, sorry, Dad. And then everyone else can live. Live. Benefactor. I got achievement for that. Yes. Awesome. Kitty's gonna be mad at me. Oh. The phone moved. The cat lounges on a table, brushing her ear with her paw. Without even glancing at the documents, she purrs softly, contented at your accuracy and competence. How long do I have to report to you? The cat tiptoes around in her spot, ignoring your question. Meow, she notes, and then curls in a ball, indicating it's time for you to leave. Okay, I guess she didn't want to talk today. I didn't get as much money, obviously.
Avast! Pursue the finest booty you've ever seen.
Nothing interesting. Well, I mean, fidget spinners are interesting, but not interesting in a good way. Alright, we're in day 14. Go into the drawer. That's a lot of names. I'll stick you up here. You can actually go in the drawer. Can you go in the drawer? Yes. It's a miracle! Ishwari Shah saves thousands of lives with their 10-step program and setting up support centers all over the country. Multiple attacks on Shah churches suspected to be mob-related. Local vicar passes suddenly from heart failure and religious convention. Help delayed as heart attack construed as a police punchline. Oh, okay. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. Aw. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. Deserted sand quarry turned into an ecological sanctuary attracts rare bird species. Cool. And I expect you in my office for your performance review after you're done today. Don't worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. Are you back? 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transport industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle. What? Left side of the profile? Is that this? Choose them for what? I'm confused. Daddy, that didn't make any sense. So these ones are on the left, these ones are on the right. Choose them for what? I don't understand. Okay, let's look at the right ones first. Helicopter pilot. That is in the transportation industry and they have to die. Blaze works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. Oh, I hope this doesn't kill the Prime Minister. They love flying so much they fly around. One of the two, fly around all day even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Okay, well, I'm supposed to kill you. So, you can go up here. Mathematician. Sharp mind and quick wit have served Fiona well. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle. I don't know what that means. Choose them to do what? Die or live? I mean, this is 5. And 5 humans have to die. But one of the humans on the right side was a helicopter pilot. So is this another impossible rule? A sharp mind and quick wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show, making maths cool again and hoping no one notices their extensive tax fraud endeavors. Okay. I mean, you're not awful. We're tired. Vari never wanted to have children. They have outlived all their friends, relatives, and cats. Sitting in their tiny rental apartment, Vari spends most of the time living inside their memories, not bothering to make any new ones. Well, your life's practically over anyway. Ike is certain that the speed is the most important thing about an ambulance driver. Relentless speed, immaculate handling. At work, they braid their hair into a rat tail and have earned the right to wear custom-made bright orange jumpsuit. Okay, you're also transportation. So, Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make notable amounts of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and gets abusive towards their significant year dad. Bye! Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days they spend their time lounging listlessly in a constant I don't know what that word is. Well, most of these people are awful. Dudley aims to make the world a better place by collecting tear, bottles, cans, and the likes. After collecting a set amount, those bottles can be exchanged for money, and new alcohol can be bought from the proceeds, which creates more bottles to be taken care of. Okay. Theoretical beekeeper, race car driver. McGirl has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to her fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Astrophysicist. Chale focuses on researching red dwarfs and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their systems. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as a bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. Okay, so where's the Yusa guy? Because he's the first one I'm gonna kill. This one. You're dead. And there's 4 others I wanted to kill, so that is exactly right. What I needed. That last roll just got thrown to the dogs. But I'm pretty sure all these people I wanted to save were not transportation people, so at least I fulfilled that roll. Rolled. Oops! I just marked all of them to live. And I've only got 1 eraser. Oh, I messed up. Well, drat. I mean, at least I got the one guy dead. I'm failing this entire one. Where's my eraser? You are the one I'm gonna erase. Since I'm gonna fail all of it, I mean, I could still mark these guys to die. But if I'm gonna fail all of it, I might as well fail all of it. So let's just let everybody live, except for those 2 douchebags. If I'm gonna fail, I might as well fail hard. I was not even paying attention. Yeah, I'm not gonna get paid anything. I'm sorry, kitty. Oh, Dad's back.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
I wish you'd waited another day. Sure.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse.
I'm sorry, Dad.
So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation.
Bad timing.
But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers? Please. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever.
Are you even
Let
looking?
us proceed to the more important evaluation.
Did you even look at them? Is there a problem?
No, I would not say that. In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told.
Except for when I mess up.
There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
The rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters?
I mean, I did not kill the
One might
priest.
expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull?
I messed up the last 2 days.
You are dependable. faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with?
I mean, yeah.
Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Okay. Daddy doesn't even seem to have noticed that I messed up. And I still got paid. But he wants me to be more independent.
Back for more booty, are ye?
I don't really want any of that stuff. Alright, we'll go to bed. The mirror lady hasn't wanted to talk for a while. Lots of people. Well, I guess it's less than last time. You pass the performance review as expected, but let's not dwell on the past. A massive cold front has fallen upon humans. Worse than a while. It does not bode well for the city, but does mean a lot of work for us. 6 humans have to die. That's literally... well, okay. Not all the profiles you gave me. I thought it was... at least 3 unemployed people have to die. 1 person aged 60 and older has to die. Drunken crane operator tips crane into the sea. Body found crushed under an avalanche of bottles. There were so many. Okay. So... here's an unemployed, here's an unemployed, here's an unemployed. Okay, that's the 3 unemployeds. So he wants me to kill all 3 of these guys. So let's get them all up here so I can see them. Caesar used to be a miner until their lungs got completely ruined. Also known as black lung, whatever that word is also known as black lung. Surprised that it can still happen in this day and age? That's the corporate cost cutting for you. Caesar now survives off their settlement money and medical pension. Okay, well he's unemployed for a good reason. Life has been rough in old Auntie. As a youth, they got grievously maimed at a sawmill they were working at, losing proper use of their left arm. Afterwards, they drifted around the globe for many years, finally settling in the streets of Cosmopolis City. Gordy says they're physicists because they used to work in a physics lab. In truth, they spent all of their time at the warehouse opening crates with a crowbar. They were fired after breaking an ampoule of the rare HL 3.0 compound lab and had been expecting for nearly 2 decades. Okay, well, I'm not really opposed to killing these guys. So that's half the people I gotta kill today. So, who's age 60 or higher? You're 53? 63. And you're all the only one. Alright. He's a traumatized veteran of Marlosa Peninsula conflict, now living in the streets. They are very good with animals and are a staunch veteran, even while being in the rough. Sometimes one just has seen too much suffering and death. Okay, I don't have any I'm not opposed to killing you. Michael runs an influencer account wherein it looks as if their cat is doing book reviews. Cute. Lately, they've been thinking about getting another cat, perhaps one that reviews articles. Michael is quite happy with not having a significant other at the moment. Pride. Essie is a professional project advisor, also known as consultant. They get paid inordinate amounts of money for consultations, which are vague events where they tell companies to do things. When not working, they love tea, cross-stitching, and smashing the patriarchy. Okay. Dentist. Scott works as a dentist, but sometimes regrets not becoming a scientist. Thinking it's too late to switch careers, they occasionally quench their thirst for science by trying to invent new tooth-filling materials. Okay. And after decades of working as a doctor, Manuel just ultimately got really tired of it. Nowadays they're experimenting with dead bodies. Trying to sew them together to create some sort of new life form that could possibly live forever. No! Bad! Did you not read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Okay, so I need to kill one more person. It's a dentist guy. I want to keep the kitty guy because everyone's depressed and needs more fun. So we'll kill this professional project advisor. And these two can live. I need a new eraser though. There we go. Alright, we'll go see Dad and then that'll be the end of today's episode. Oh, the spirit wants to talk. We'll do that next episode.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Rough. Things got really bad.
The world certainly has that tendency.
I mean, there was a cult that all committed suicide. It was
Well,
bad.
let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers.
You lose your papers a lot.
I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
I'm boring you.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing you spoke of. I don't get paid
the
if I'm
fancy of my
rebellious.
imagination.
If I'm rebellious.
Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
How long's a day?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
That's weird.
Anything else?
Not really.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
No problem.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
By the way, I noticed the toy behaving oddly, speaking on its own and all.
Yes? What is odd about it?
Is it alive or something?
But of course.
What?
The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core.
Can I take it back?
No. What is done is done. Have you not listened to me at all? Your actions have consequences.
That's terrifying. Oh.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
There's a little creature in that. And the cat is using it for a chew toy. Yay!
Shiver
Yes!
me timbers.
Give me!
Ye sure
Shut up and
can't
give
get
me!
enough for the Emporium.
Give me! Thank you. We'll go to bed and then we can talk to the spirit person in the morning. So we're on day 16. I'll see you guys next time.